If you're doing a lot of hard work that doesn't develop an asset simultaneously, it's probably going to end up toxic. You may burn out. If you do a lot of hard work that simultaneously develops an asset, the asset value eventually takes over, and then you're working completely by choice.
So simplify that as if I was a 10-year-old.
If you create podcasts and those podcasts go onto YouTube and that people can watch them a year later, 2 years, 3 years later, you've developed something that has a life of its own and it's going to continue to create value without you having to physically be there. So if your work is creating a byproduct of an asset, if you own the company that you started and you own the shares in that company and that company becomes more and more successful and the equity value becomes more and more valuable, your work is creating a valuable asset. If, like my wife, you renovate horrible properties into amazing properties, her work creates income and an asset simultaneously.
What's the opposite of that? Where you're working but you're not creating any assets?
Well, an Uber driver. But the problem with being an Uber driver is that you can actually do 16-hour days. However, at the end of 16-hour days, that's it. You've earned that amount of money and you've not developed any additional asset. You've just performed a role. So you're not building simultaneously an asset. The people who love their work and don't burn out are the people whose work creates income and asset at the same time, and they're doing something that's fulfilling and passionate.
And an asset could be reputation, skill, deep skills,